What's happening, Captain? What's new, kangaroos? It's your dandy, Candy. And it's time for a rant. So recently, we posted this lovely painting that we just finished over on our social medias, as one does. Because I like to share my work and I'm trying to network more since, I can't really find a second 9 to 5 right now because I have other priorities like caretaking that take up most of my time. So I've been posting a lot more of my art and artwork and process on my social media pages like Blue Sky and Instagram, which is connected to my Facebook page, which is the origin of this rant. Because as I was looking at the engagements of my post with this lovely piece that I just finished over here, I couldn't help but notice all these obnoxious little meta AI word bubbles that popped up underneath it, with stuff like "learn more about the artist," "learn more about the art." Now, personally, I don't use AI. But I know that it's one of those obnoxious little fads that every tic-tac dick Silicon Valley tech bro loves to shove into every little fucking thing they can. And, well, curiosity got the better of me. And that's when it pissed me the fuck off. Not so much their lukewarm interpretation of the piece, which was all over the place and completely wrong in every aspect. I mean, it's pretty obvious what this piece is about. Am I going to elaborate? No. But it was when I got to the part where it was like, learn more about the artist, that it really pissed me off. And it made the very bold, audacious assumption that I am somehow secretly a pseudonym for the well-known and acclaimed artist Peter Anton. Now, I want to go ahead and make this perfectly clear. This is not a dig at Peter Anton. They are an amazing artist in their own right, and have plenty of accolades, plenty of gallery showings, very successful in what they do. No. This is more or less a rant about meta AI and these tech bro dickheads that have no accountability for the misinformation that they are spreading on their platforms. So let's get into it. It's difficult enough in this Kafkaesque dystopian capitalist nightmare hellscape that we all exist in to be an artist. With things like AI basically stealing artists' work for their learning algorithms, businesses wanting to pay you in experience, friends and randoms wanting free art as gifts, and the constant seesaw of you charge too much or you don't charge enough. But then to have some slapnut electric brain claim that I'm somebody else and that my artwork is made by someone else, well, that we just can't abide. Now, I am fully aware that Clownface tends to fuck up facial recognition software. Wink, wink. And I rarely ever come on camera without it on. But all it really took is 2 seconds, which is an eternity, I would imagine, for an AI algorithm, to look at a picture of me, even with the Clownface on, and know that I am not Peter. And I'm sure that there is some Gary Gaslighter or Kathy Contrarian out there right now thinking to themselves, "Oh, what's the big deal? I mean, it should be a compliment that you're being compared to such a successful artist like Peter Anton. I don't see the big deal." To which I would say, one, go watch the Lisa Frank documentary, and two, what Meta did was not a comparison. Comparisons are great, especially if it's an artist that you're inspired by. But what Meta did was it made the claim in a way that they could get away with it without it being technically grounds for a lawsuit. What they did was claim that I and my work are, in fact, Peter Anton when we are not. I don't expect some rich boy idea thief like Schmuckerberg to understand this, but as an artist, recognition is everything. This isn't some factory-made knick-knack bric-a-brac bullshit you could get at Michael's or Joanne Fabrics or Wally World or nothing. This is art. One-of-a-kind original piece made by a human being. Art is a statement, a way to express feelings, thoughts, and emotions that words alone just are not capable of processing. A little view into the kaleidoscopic mind of the artist and the way they view the world and their place in it. A lot of time and effort and essence goes into making a piece like this. So to have a fracking toaster claim that someone else made this piece and that I am not who I say I is, that's a bit of an insult. An insult, might I add, that has the potential of taking away views and future business opportunities for said artists because they're mistaken for someone else. See the problem? Now, we don't make art just for financial gain. We do it for the love of the game. We're going to make art irregardless of whether we make a penny off it or not. But it would be nice to, pay the bills, maybe eat every once in a while. And when you have an algorithm claiming that I'm someone else entirely, well, it takes food out of my mouth, now don't it? And I can't help but wonder how many other obscure, struggling artists out there right now are being mistaken for someone else because of some dumbass algorithm. Food for thought. We live in a day and age of disinformation, where more and more people are going all poo brain because they're relying on the wire mother to give them the answer, even if the answer ain't right. So you would think that it would be a priority for these folks to have their little magic 8 ball spitting facts rather than fiction, yeah? You'd think. I mean, if it's doing this for artists, I'd hate to imagine all the other misinformation that's spreading out there on other topics. That's pretty much all we got to say on this. I mean, it's kind of a short little rant video. Ain't even no puppets or nothing in here. Didn't even put on a wig. This whole AI bullshit thing is a bubble that's going to pop eventually. But even when it does, all the damage it has caused, both physically and on the internet, it's going to be around for quite some time. And I'm not just talking about this mistaken identity thing that it's doing right here with artists. You would think that the onus would fall on the dumbasses that keep making these little basilisks and plopping them in all over the place like some fucking turds in an oatmeal cookie. You would think. But unfortunately, we all know how the legal system in the Western world favors the rich folks rather than punish them. Yeah, I know. Sad times we live in, yeah? Anyway, this has been Candy Dandy. Thank you for your time, and I hope you have a good one.